For centuries, the phalanx was unstoppable, a wall of shields, a forest of spears, an iron beast that crushed all before it. But on one fateful day in 168 BCE, that beast would shatter, the Kingdom of Macedon. Once the empire of Alexander the Great, now stood on the brink. Its king, Perseus, gathered nearly 40,000 men near the plains of Pydna. Perseus succeeded his father, King Philip V, in 179 BCE. At the heart of his army, the phalanx, 16 ranks deep of 20,000 phalangites, 3,000 of which were the elite foot companions, each man armed with a sarissa, a pike stretching over 18 feet long. On level ground, it was invincible. Perseus also had 4,000 Macedonian and Thracian cavalry, including elite companion and Ajama cavalry guard units, along with numerous skirmishers and hoplite units to support the phalanx. These Macedonian units had achieved victory at the Battle of Callinicus in 171 BCE against Roman recon forces. Facing them, the rising power of the Mediterranean, Rome once again, led by the seasoned general Lucius Aemilius Paullus. The Roman legions were fewer in number at the start of the Third Macedonian War, but far more flexible. They did not rely on one formation. They adapted, they endured, and they waited. Paullus had 34,000 light and heavy infantry soldiers from Rome, along with allies from Italy and Greece, along with Numidian, Hispanian, and Ligurian mercenaries. Numerous skirmisher units were also present, in addition to 3,400 Roman and Allied cavalry support. Like in the Battle of Cynocephaly in 197 BCE, the Romans once again brought 22 war elephants. For days, neither side struck, until fate intervened. A small skirmish at a river, some say over a runaway Roman mule that Macedon tried to steal, ignited the battle. What began as chaos became war. Perseus gave the order. The phalanx advanced, step by step, shield to shield, spear to spear, a moving wall of death. The ground trembled beneath them. The Romans met them head-on and were driven back. The sarissas struck first. No blade could reach them. No shield could break them. Attempts to hack off the tips of the long spears failed. The Roman legions began to take losses. A unit standard was purposely thrown into the phalanx, causing the Roman infantry to try to retrieve it. But this counterattack was driven back. For a moment, it seemed Rome would fall. The Romans resorted to a planned retreat up the hills, but the battlefield was not as perfect as it seemed. The ground betrayed the phalanx. As the Macedonians pushed forward, the land turned rough. Hills, gaps, broken earth. The perfect formation began to fracture. Tiny openings appeared between the ranks, and in those openings, the battle changed. Meanwhile, the Roman right wing attacked the Macedonian left wing using the 22 war elephants with additional cavalry. The Macedonian left took heavy losses and fled. The Roman legions surged. They did not fight the phalanx. They broke it first by flanking it. Then they threw pila javelins, slipped between the pikes, closed the distance, and struck. Short swords against long spears, chaos against rigidity. The sarissa, so deadly at range, became useless. Macedonian soldiers could not turn, could not defend, could not adapt. One by one, the formation collapsed. The Roman cavalry and elephants reformed and hit the phalanx in the back to assist the legions in breaking up the phalanx. What began as an unstoppable advance ended in a massacre. Tens of thousands fell. The army of Macedon was destroyed. King Perseus fled the field, while his cavalry bodyguards covered his retreat, his kingdom already lost. Perseus would later surrender and be taken to Rome. On that day, more than an army was defeated. A way of war died. The Battle of Pydna proved a simple truth. No formation, no matter how powerful, can survive without flexibility. And from its ashes, Rome rose, unchallenged. Roman rule in Greece was solidified as the Kingdom of Macedon was split into 4 Roman-controlled republics. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Battle of Pydna, make sure to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue exploring the battles that shaped the ancient world.